Hi everyone, Comic Reviewer here. This time reviewing on Berserk and the Band of the Hawks. Now, Berserk and the Band of the Hawks is much like Dynasty Warriors Gundam, One Piece Pirate Warrior. It's like your typical Dynasty Warriors base game. Now, at the starting point to the finish, you get to play as Guts. Now, in most story scenarios, or mainly moments in battle, you can actually pick other characters from the Band of the Hawks, like Judah, Griffith, or Casca. And during like the ending point of the Golden Arc, you can even get to play as Serpico, the Witch Girl, and so on. Now, I feel like the game misses certain things. I mean, I would actually have loved to have played as Phineas, or mainly played as Adon, and also get to play as playing as certain other characters besides the ones that were in the game. What's also interesting is that in the game during the whole first stage of the Golden Arc, you get clips from the Golden Arc movie. Mainly scenes that were used from the film to be included into this one. And during the whole kind of things where you're battling in the large tower against the priest guy and his kind of disciples, and also the fact of protecting Phineas, you get no clips from the 2016 anime. It's also to my theory that they didn't use those clips from the 2016 anime was due to the fact they were still being produced, and they just wanted to stick with the more Golden Arc film one. Now, mostly like most games, it doesn't have an English-based cast, so you're stuck with the original Japanese actors, which actually feels quite alright. What's also great is that you get to battle apostles, and at the same time, you need to be really switched on while battling them. Certain apostles like Sword, the Snake One, the Baron, also like loads of different apostles. So at the same time, you need to be switched on, you need to find certain health boxes, but you can still pull through. At the same time, I find the game a bit too easy. I mean, there are moments where the game feels a bit easy, as long as you know what you're doing. What's also interesting is, as well, about Berserk and the Band of the Hawks, I feel like certain moments should have been included in the game, like a boss battle against Adon, where you're Casca, or maybe like a battle against the Blue Whale team at the headquarters. There were so many moments that were not included. It would have been also interesting to have a moment in the Dynasty Warriors sort of Berserk and the Band of Hawks game is where you get to battle Charlotte's uncle in a kind of stealth-like Dynasty Warriors mission. Certain moments that felt could have been added, but could have been better. What's also great is that in this version, certain characters are chopped up as long as you go into the Berserk mode. What's also interesting is that differences that in the Japanese one, Guts' sword is meant to have blood, well in this version, his sword is perfectly clean, Casca doesn't have the tentacles around her arms, and so on. Now, I do hope there will be a second one and fills in the other Berserk storylines. I know that the writer of Berserk has continued to go on a bit more now. So obviously at some point he is probably going to end this series soon because it's been a long time and I would like to see a conclusion and them continue it on. So what I think of Berserk and Band of Hawks, definitely a good game and definitely worth playing. I give it a good thumbs up. Still good and still alright. So, Comic Reviewer here, signing out.